Ba, ba, ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Happy Hump Day, our Wednesday morning live. I am Crumblewig 420. I want to thank y'all for being here. Just waiting for my other computer to come up. So I can mute that. All righty, everybody. Couple of housekeeping things before I get into the side chat. This channel and live is for 21 years or older. Nothing ever for sale or trade. And everything that we do here is for documentary and educational purposes. All righty, I'm going to hop over into that side chat. I see John Boy came tooling through at 1:10 yesterday afternoon. That's always nice, coming in, sprinkling a little love. Big Movie was in at 5 o'clock. What do we got here? Dropping a like. Heading to McDonald's now for breakfast. Awesome. And then hide to the store to play some Lottery Keno. Nice. Nice. I hope you win. Absolutely. And we'll check in with you when you stop back later. Thanks, Big. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Yo, Brad, good morning, and thanks for rolling in. Cavs and Reborn Dreams. I see you guys were in a battle this morning for who was going to be number one and who was going to be number two. You guys had me laughing a little bit. That's pretty funny. Just pinging back and forth. Yo, Blazing Silver, good morning. Good morning indeed. Thanks for rolling in. Cabs, you're gonna take it easy from the shrooms for a few days. Is this yes, I was gonna say, is this because it's your birthday on Christmas? Yeah, that is gonna be I'm guessing a big shroom day for you. Yo, Reese, good morning and thanks for stopping in. Oh man, your back's a little fucked this morning. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Tabs, I'll be on as much mushrooms as possible. Nice. Nice indeed. Yeah, I thought Cabs meant his chat. Rub the sides, maybe it will thaw out. Nice. Yo, thanks, Shadow. Thanks indeed for swinging through. Indeed, I hope your day is blessed as well. Yo, grab it, and Asematic rolling in with Weedaholics right behind. Indeed, a happy hump day. Hopefully work's going well for you. Oh, grab it. Smoking out in the Netherlands. Nice. Yo, Jack and the Green Talk. What is going on, my friend? Thanks, Shadow. It means a lot that you guys listen along. I can't explain it. I can't explain how it makes me feel, but it's awesome. Super awesome. Aztec Media, good morning, and thanks for popping in. Always nice to see you. I like the Wednesday morning lives. I mean, I like all of them, but Wednesday's a little different because it's end of Crumble's morning week until Sunday again. And yeah, it's kind of like my pseudo Friday in a roundabout manner. So that's kind of cool. And everybody's laid back, kicked back. Yeah. And then Dragon picks up tomorrow for, what is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yup. Yes, indeed. It's 5:29. We're going to be coming right up on that 5:30 rip, which I know I'm ready for. I was hanging out for a little bit over on Jack's live this morning. He was on over there. Who else was in the chat? Local media. Token Tom was up. Rock Solo was up. Sorry, I had to think back a second. I'm a little fogged this morning. I was smoking with them over there before coming up onto here. This is the best community on YouTube, Weedaholics. You are correct. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I also pay attention to a lot of what's going on in the community. And you guys are just so giving and caring about each other. It's amazing. What are we smoking on this beautiful morning? That's a good question, Weedaholics. Crumblewig has some Tiki Madness One bowl loaded up of that, and then I'm back onto the strawberry kush, which is by far one of my favorites now, I have to say. It's also what I have the most of, but still the same. Oh, Weedaholics, you're still smoking on Florida Kush? Nice. Nice indeed. Oh, 5:30 for anybody interested. Cheers, cheers. Lemon Thai crossed with Funk Punch. Morning, Uncle. Salute, salute. Ross, good to see you. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. It does sound good, the lemon Thai. That it does. Yo, grab it. Lemon haze, green crack, Pac-Man, Quicksilver haze, and some Madeline hash. Nice. That is nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Really good medicine for intersexual traits. Nice, Cav. Yeah, absolutely wonderful choices. Oh, that's no problem, Big. I saw you said that before. Good luck with Lottery Keno. I hope you fucking win big. I really do. I hope you win. Because any win is a win. Go, Scottish weed grower. Good morning. Banana split. Yo, Mr. Crowley. Thanks for swinging by. Always nice to see you bright and early in the chat. There's Souza, Go With The Flow Farm, who was over there doodling this morning. I'm going to start doodling because I want to aspire to be a great doodler. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool. Oh, is Powerball today, Mr. Crowley? I haven't been paying attention. But I have to head out and run a bunch of errands today. So if it is, I suppose I will contribute to the churning machine. Oh, thanks, Souza. Thank you, thank you. Wicked appreciated. I agree with that, Cabs. I agree with that 100%. You should always keep your eyes on testers. You know, I made a statement the other day that I'm sure pissed people off, but any seed that I get, I have an expectation that it could herm, it could last ditch seed or something like that. So I don't think I'm ever going to be mad at a breeder. I'm going to be appreciative of all the time and effort that they put into stuff, providing they're not being a big, silly pollen chucker of some sort. But, you know, I go into it with that notion, and I don't think I'd ever be pissed off at someone over it, knowing that it could have been me that caused the plant to put itself in that position. I don't know. That's all I got to say on that. Boop, 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 boop. So we are like a heat wave today here. It is currently, it was 30 when I got up. It's now 30.6. We're supposed to hit a high of 42 today with rain. And they're saying Friday we're supposed to get a solid inch of rain. So that's going to wipe out a good share of the snow that we have here right now. My only concern is if the temperature drops a handful of days later, is everything going to be ice? Fair, calves. The biggest pollen chucker is the male cannabis plant. No snow yet, Scottish? Just freezing? Do you guys get a lot of snow there? I'm not familiar. I know here it's like any given day it can just change on us because of the lake. That's most of the reason why. Kravitz said ice storms is why I moved out of the Midwest. Oh, yeah, you get a lot of snow? Okay. As I said, I am not geographically aware of the weather and how it tracks in a lot of different areas, just because it's something I never really paid attention to. Oh, I bet they are. I bet the mountains are freaking gorgeous with all the snow on them. Yeah. I think they get a good eye of that in Colorado, too. Because I know my daughter sent me great pictures from when she was out there, which was pretty cool. I unfortunately never got out there, which I feel bad about. But it just was not in the cards. Just was not in the cards. What are we at 5:36? Oh, I think we'll fire up this joint a little bit. Want to thank the 20 of you that are in here right now. I've heard that Arizona gets cold at night, grab it. I have heard that. I was trying to think if I knew anybody out in Arizona who grows, but I don't. New Mexico, I did. But yeah. Yeah. Did I go out to Arizona once? I met a girl from Arizona at a wedding here in upstate New York. But, that was like 30, 40 years ago, and I don't remember if I actually went all the way out there to visit her. A spliff with some blueberry crunch. Nice. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. How is my quitting cigarettes going? Well, the last cigarette that I had was Thursday. So I'm doing good. I'm past that 72-hour hump. Now what I'm dealing with is all the junk I'm starting to cough up. So that's rather lousy, but I think it's going well. Haven't bought any, haven't had a desire to buy any. Have I had a desire to have them? Absolutely. Yo, Blue Collar Grows, good morning. Thank you, Cabs. I applied all of you guys' theories on it, and that is, it's kind of like if I don't practice it, I'm not going to do it or be better at it. So I took it like that. This is something that I have to continue to practice doing to get better at not smoking and not wanting to smoke. Wow, 1 year, 6 months clean and sober, Scottish. Awesome. Good for you. Thank you, Jack, and thank you, guys. It's been a long time coming for Crumble. I said after I stopped, I have increased my joints. I've increased my joints a lot, Cavs. You should be proud, Scottish. I was in rehab and I still went out like another 8 years after that. I had like 3 years sobriety and then I went back out for like another 8 before I realized I just didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, your mentor chain smokes? American Spirits. Wow. Oh, no problem, Jack. Yo, Grower Mo, good morning. And thanks for swinging in. We're just chatting about a little of this and that. We were talking about smoking or not smoking, and Scottish was just saying that he's got a year and 6 months clean and sober, which is really freaking awesome. And I was asked for a smoking update by Cabs, and I haven't had a cigarette since last Thursday. So I feel pretty awesome about that. It's still an adjustment. My brain's still firing different ways. I get very animated, antsy, anxious, not like a panic attack. Just, I don't know. Can't sit still. Could be worse. I could be fiending for it and be a super asshole. Cab said, I quit smoking cigarettes and Mrs. Cabs kept smoking. Now she quit smoking cigarettes. Good. It is. And I do feel better already. I'm being honest with you. Any time that I've went back to smoking, when I've got to this point, it's because of all the coughing up of shit. And man, I'll get through it this time, though. I will, because I know it's coming. So, good for you, weedaholics, and don't you ever fucking smoke a cigarette. Come there and kick your ass. And again, for people that do smoke, and it's a part of their routine, and it's a part of their world, I'm not saying you have to quit. Everybody can do things in moderation. This is just what Crumble's doing. Take a Zyrtec, they fix everything. Good morning, local. You kept telling her she stinks, Cabs? Crumble's doing well today, local. Yeah, I know they are, Ross. Oh, nice, Scottish. You bought yourself a tent and a setup and started growing. That is great. Absolutely blue collar. There's a lot of studies out there about that right now. How cigarettes have gone down in popularity, big time. I think that's good. I think it's great, especially in the young population. Yo, Big Nog, good morning and thanks for popping in. Cam said I'm the whole ass, butt cheeks and all. Good morning, Mary. Cannabis is in the house, and yes, happy hump day. What do I got for time? 5:43? Nothing wrong with that. About 2 minutes out. Want to thank the 22 of you that are in here. Yes, I did look up those McDonald's shoes. I like them. I gotta see what Mrs. Wig says. I showed her the Denny's one. She was not impressed. Yeah, the prices are. I was sitting and thinking about taking the money that I would normally do for cigarettes and start putting it in a savings account for something. Because that's a sizable chunk of money at the end of a year. Ha! Cabs is the knight in tarnished armor. At least she calls you a knight, Cabs. Well, you know, I did see Reborn Dreams, a guy that custom makes sneakers, and he does a lot of stuff like what you see with that McDonald's sneaker. And I was thinking about that. This guy should do them for all the brands. It'd be pretty cool. I could see somebody collecting sneakers that way. It'd be pretty cool. To crumble. I like weird things like that. Yeah, you're right, Asemantic. I never see people buying cartons of cigarettes anymore. Nope. Yeah, I think that maybe there needs to be a lot more studies done on vaping, but Mrs. Crumblewick vapes, and I don't know if she's going to end up with popcorn lung in 10 years or whatever. Have no idea. Oh, local, you drive to New Hampshire? Yeah, I think I get that, Cabs. I'd rather people vape than smoke cigarettes. I guess my concern is just like everything else, there's good and bad out there. And there can definitely be some bad vapes out there that haven't been made properly. I think we saw that in the beginning, which is why I think you got to be really careful of the knockoffs. Oh, it is 5:45, people. Ba 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 ba. Nice. Nice. Do my little housekeeping here because that worked out really, really well yesterday. Yo, Susanna, good morning. How are ya? What is going on in your world today? Hopefully, a lot of good stuff. So I do have to say, I was glad that coffee cup is dry. Be right back. Okay, Mary. Yo, Weedaholics. Hey, you have a happy hump day. Have a great day at work and enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, I was sitting and watching. I think it was ICANN Matt, who has that legal channel. He must have been running lives a couple of times yesterday that I stumbled across waiting for the current administration to announce exactly what they're doing with cannabis. And I'm glad that we didn't talk about it yesterday because there was nothing to talk about per se, other than they're making fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction or some crap like that. So I don't know. I guess we wait and see now. It's about all we can do. Yeah, I like Matt Cavs. I think he's a pretty good guy. I've watched him for quite a while. I used to be part of that ICANN THC seed club way back in the beginning, before they had to fuck up with how you were able to pay for it. And then I just didn't feel comfortable with it anymore. Though I know it's successful, a lot of people use it. For those of you who didn't know it exists out there. Canned mamas. Nice big nug. Oh, I didn't know that, Cabs. That's awesome. That's awesome indeed. Let's see here. Oh, somebody had asked me about that tobacco episode from The Simpsons. I did take some time and watch that yesterday. That was pretty funny, but pretty scary at the same time. And then I was talking to my dad about it because he was an earth science biology teacher, and knows a lot about plant genetics and stuff like that. Plus, he ran greenhouses and whatnot. And he's like, oh, yeah, you can do that. He's like, it tastes like shit, but you can definitely do that. Oh, that's cool, Cabs. You were a beta for the Beans Club membership? Nice. I knew what you meant, Big Nug. I just had to read it because it made me fucking laugh. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool, Cabs. The Bruce Banner #3 cup was gifted to me by Matt from ICANN THC for my birthday. That is a sweet birthday gift. What you doing, buddy? You got to go out already? Alexa, turn all lights off. Dog keeps on tripping Alexa. No problem, Ace. No problem. See, we got 21 of us in here right now. Oh, they're from... I didn't know that's from Dark Horse Genetics, Cabs. I am trying to wrap my head around all the genetics companies out there and who's what and all of that. I can tell you at the moment, I have been a slacker on my little garden book, and I don't have my cuts from Maine in there. So I got to do that today. Hey, good morning, Marshawn. What's going on? That's no problem, Mary. Cheers, cheers. You guys can smoke whenever you want. You know that. And you know why I do it every 15 minutes. Because the YouTube algorithm tells me that people move through the channel every 18 to 25 minutes. So I figure every 15 minutes, everybody gets a chance to rip. Nobody feels left out. Cav said Bruce Banner was bred by Iron Lung Dark Horse Genetics. Huh. Yo, Hotbox, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Man, did we ever have a sunset here last night? And I was thinking of you. The sky was orange and pink, and it stretched for what looked like miles. Just taking your break? Nice. Yeah, because I like those sunsets that you do, Hotbox. Oh, I know. A lot of people took pictures. Maybe I'll pull one off from Facebook and post it on a short or something because they were fucking great. Yo, Momanix, what is going on? Okay, Cav said there are two main cuts, 3 and 5. Some people had cut number 8, but honestly, I haven't seen that cut for years now. Nice. Nice. Man, I went through that cup of coffee fast this morning. And we are just rolling up on 6 o'clock. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. So I do have to tell you guys, at some point in time, I may have to stop humming that little jingle because I did a little research on it and apparently I can get in trouble for it. But I think I'm going to keep doing what I do until somebody asks me to stop. Cannabis said I have a pot down here we save for later. I start with K-Cups. Rob likes instant? Oh, man, my dad likes instant. I can't do it, Mary. I can't. Okay, Cav, so Bruce Banner has no male plant made. It's made from XX chromosomes? Really? Just chilling, Ross? Yeah, I know, grab it. Big Nug, why you gotta cut me like that, man? Asking me if I went out shopping yet. No, I didn't. I'm gonna do it today and tomorrow. Because Friday I have a doctor's appointment. I gotta get a physical. I haven't been to the doctors in a year because I haven't been sick. I think that's a great fucking reason not to go to the doctors. Yo, homie Grows, what's going on? Yeah, true enough, Hotbox. Thank you, CEO McDonald. Thank you. Yo, ATC, what is going on? Just starting the fireplace cold this morning? I betcha. I betcha. Yeah, no, Big Nug. I still am waiting on 3 of my kids to tell me what they want for Christmas. And I think that because they're waiting so long, it's going to be limited and they may get some stuff after Christmas. Like I may have to shoot for some New Year's stuff. They'll get their stockings on Christmas. They'll get their money because I'm doing cash. I'm doing stockings and gifts this year. Last year, I just did cash. No stockings, no nothing. And they were happy with it, but I thought it sucked. It took a lot of the whatever out of Christmas, the thoughtfulness, the caring, and whatnot. So, okay. So back to the banner. Both female plants. One was reversed. Okay. Nice. Let me tell you something. You guys probably can't hear it, but the big dog's out in the other room eating right now. It's fucking 5 minutes to 6, and he's decided it's time to eat, which means as soon as he's done, I will have to get up and let him out for a minute. Let me tell you something, though. He drags the dish all across the floor, all the way out to the kitchen, all the way back into the foyer. Because he has to steal all the good pieces out of the dog food. I don't know if anybody's got a dog that acts like that, but it really pisses me off because you end up with 3/4 of the food dish all over the floor. Today's the last day to enter cannabis. Said eat shit and don't pay bills? Well, homie, are you going to enter? Inquiring minds want to know. They really are asymmatic. I mean, for anybody who's a pet owner, yeah. There's something about dogs, though. Oh, one-color dog food. That's a good idea, ATC. Your entries are down this week? Wow, Mary, that's crazy. But that gives some of us a better chance to possibly win. Yeah, that's just it. That is just it. Better odds. It is 5:59 for anybody counting. Coming right up on 6 o'clock for that 6 o'clock rip. Make sure you're hydrated, people. I hear second dog moving around. Wait till after the 6 o'clock rip, and then I'll let him out. I'm sure he can be patient enough and wait. Yes, yes, indeed. Crescent moon rising, is that what we're at right now, Ace? I'll have to look when I let the dog out, because it should be right over that way outside. I know that does nothing for you, me pointing at my fucking wall. Wow, Mary. 5 total prizes in Canada, but only 10 entries? Wow. Oh, 6 o'clock, everybody. Make sure you're hydrated. Sip before you rip. And cheers. Yo, Scotty. Scotty, my brother, what's going on? Good to see you here on the 6 o'clock rip. And on that note, I'm going to let the dog out. Come on, buddy. Come on in. Nugget. Hey. Nope. Back out to the kitchen. So dog treats get to come here with me. Huh. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, showering with the community. Keeping us clean one home at a time. There we go. Yo, Roots Run Deep, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for popping in. I know, Mary's a little feisty this morning. Gene, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Yo, Ogo Andrew, what is going on? Good morning, good morning. And TZ, thanks for rolling in. Always nice to see you. You been up since 2, Mary? Yeah, I started waking up then. I got coughing up so much crap from this not smoking thing that it kept me up a little bit, but it's a good problem to have. An excellent problem to have. What's the matter, Odie? Hear one of my dogs making a lot of noise over there that's abnormal for him. Just letting you guys all get caught up with your hellos. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Andrew, what do you got going on in your world today, good sir? Hopefully something fun and exciting. Just reading the chat, guys. Not ignoring y'all. Not ignoring y'all. Oh, VTR this morning at 8:40, 8:30. Okay. Well, I know was it yesterday you went on at 8:45? I think it was. I'm trying to remember so I can push everybody's lives at the end of our live here. Sometimes I just get really high and sidetracked, so don't think I'm throwing shade at you. Ross is baked as fuck. Good for you, Ross. Oh, you did start right at 8:30 yesterday? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Andrew. I thought there was one day you did start at 8:45. I could be wrong. It's confusing. Yes, indeed. That's what it was. That's what it was, Andrew. Yeah, I know. Got a lot of sexy people running around in here this morning. That we do. Oh, you got work today, Roots? That's cool. That is cool indeed. Oh, really? 2:00 podcast today. Nice. With Sarah. Big cannabis enthusiast. I like that. I like that indeed. I would love to do stuff like that, a podcast per se, but that would involve getting somebody in the same room with me in a roundabout manner. Or setting it up like, I don't know, I could figure it out, I'm sure. I'd have to hook up my boom mic then so I could look all professional and shit. Yo, Inu, what is going on? Thanks for stopping in. I hope so, Roots. I hope one day this will pay you, one day this will pay me. So not so much longer for work, brother. Nice. Nice. Is that Chronic Clips? Good morning, Chronics. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, that's a good idea, Mary. Do a pop-up live to remind people the deadline's 8 tonight. Absolutely. People need to get in on that. I'm telling you, if you're not, go over to Cannabis, do the shit you need to do, get signed up today, and then make sure Friday you are there. Yo, thanks for listening along, homie. Greatly appreciated. I figured you were on the road heading to work, Inu. I figured as much. Oops, hold on one second. I always forget to do this on my other computer. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's a good idea, Ogo. Good idea. Come on to VTR if she wants to promote it again. There's the forms. Nice. Nice indeed. So, I've been looking at my 3 beautiful plants that I have in my tent right now. And I'm thinking I need to, well, I'm not thinking, I know I need to bump my heat up in the tent. Because if I don't, Maine's going to punch me in the face. But I digress. They're doing fantastic right now. I'm going to do a little topping on them to try and get them to bush out more. That was a suggestion, and I think I can handle that. Yeah, Chronics. What the fuck is that? Because it's the same thing here. Yesterday we were dying with the cold, and today it's going to be 42. And they said it's going to be in the 50s on Friday with an inch of rain, but still the same. Yeah, that's true, Andrew. 10 entries, 5 prizes. Time to get lucky on cannabis. Oh, it is 6:10 for anybody who'd like to do a 6:10, 7:10 rip. I think I'm good at today. I feel good about that. Same in VA, mid 40s. Sunday was 10. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, good morning. Jim finds peace. Thank you so much for stopping in. Another great channel. Not that we don't all have great channels, but the scenery is phenomenal on Jim Finds Peace's channel. So if you have a chance, get over there and take a look. You won't regret it. Good morning, Rick's Candle Lounge. Thanks for popping in. Oh, it's 39 there, Mary? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hold on one second, guys. Give me one moment. Where are you, buddy? Oh. Got one of the dogs whining, and I don't know what his problem is. He's just standing there. Huh. Maybe he'll come over for a treat. Yo, Rural Root, Justin, what's going on? What is going on, my friend? Greetings indeed, Roots. Greetings indeed. Yo, is that Frank R? Good morning, Frank. I was just thinking about you. I was like, where the fuck's Frank at? But I figured you're busy doing dad shit, fun stuff like that. I'm hoping your temperature is more appropriate today. That's what we were just talking about, how funky the weather is, that everybody's having literal heat waves. Well, anything above 40 to me is a heat wave right now. And I think many of you could agree with that. One second, guys and girls. I got to check something on my email. Yeah, I think you're going to warm up, Frank, because we're at 31 right now. So, you know, Gene, I wanted to mention something. I wanted to say a big thank you to Gene. Gene sent me a package that wasn't supposed to arrive till today, and I found it whipped in a snowbank on my back porch yesterday and was pretty excited. I can't thank you enough. That's just freaking amazing, Gene. And I don't know. You sent some cool stuff. The box is out in the other room, or I'd show it off right now, but I got a awesome sticker. I got some beans, which is absolutely tremendously cool. I got a gnome for my tent. So next time I do my video, you'll see him kicking around in there. I got some rolling papers. I got another roller like I like to use. And I also got some marijuana infused barbecue seasoning. So you want to talk about awesome. Thank you again, Gene. $56 and plants outside still. I know that, Frank. Gene is good people. That's great that you can go all year long, you know. If it goes to 54 here, I'm fucked. It's kind of funny. I missed that. 6:15 rip. It's okay. I'm going to hydrate a little bit and take one anyway. Or maybe I did take it. I don't know. Super cheers. Super cheers. Thank you, Gene. Thank you again. Oh, big movie. Thank you. Thank you for sharing us in your community. I know you do it all the time, but I can't thank you enough. And did you win anything? That's the important question. I'm sure your breakfast was acceptable, but the question is, did you win anything? Inu was smoking on some frozen OG by square one. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome, Mary. Says Gene supported Rob and I by purchasing some of our grow room signs. That helps pay for our shipping. Thank you. That is nice. Yo, Mr. Bibbs, happy hump day. Thanks for popping in. Chat's flitting along right now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I know, Big. And I see that more and more throughout the community. I want to say it doesn't exist, but I know it does. I know it does. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Hey, yesterday I was asking the question, I think it was, how to get rid of that idiot Santa Claus I had in the corner of the screen. I found out you just freaking click on the screen a second time and it goes away. So, learn something new. Again, if I'm not going to mess around in StreamYards, I'm not going to master it. Yo, week 5, no booze, Andrew. Go you. Go you. That is awesome. And congratulations. 35 days. That's killer. That is killer. Well, $100 is better than nothing, Big. I don't know what your investment was, but I don't know. Some money won is better than no money won. Yes, I'm ready for cannabis, I think. I really do believe I am. I've got my special outfit to wear, which I don't know how I'm going to do a bong rip in. I might have to figure that out ahead of time. I'm glad you feel that way, Andrew. Okay. Chronix Clips said, I don't understand how people can grow indoors in 100-gallon pots using build-a-soil. Then people are just making him rich. I don't know. See, that's one of the things that I look at. I grow in cocoa for a couple of different reasons, but one is I don't want to have to build the soil. I am not comfortable, at least in my grow right now, and what I know about cannabis, to just rail out with a soil grow. I'm sure I could do it and it would be fairly successful, but I just don't feel confident in what I know about it. But yes, I think 100-gallon pots have a time and place, but I don't know about that with the build-a-soil. Oh, you don't know what you're wearing yet, Mary? Good morning, Fino Dino. Larv Haters Club is in the house. Lurking is perfect, Dogo Jacks. Perfect. Perfect indeed. 3 gallons for the wins these days. ProMix HP is what I currently run. Okay. Wow, what a small cup of coffee this morning. No, I think the thing was I was up drinking coffee at 4 o'clock in the morning. Fino and heck, the Snub Nose Club. I like that. That's funny. Okay, Roots runs deep run 7-gallon fabric pots using just pure cocoa. You top or bottom feed, Roots? Gene said Bio 365 is some pretty good soil. Oh yeah, I know. Chronic Clips. Those are great watching them cook dinner over there. Yes, on Andrew's channel. Yeah. Now, Cavs is saying something here. Oh, absolutely, Cavs. Absolutely. Everybody has different ways of growing and all of that stuff. And Cavs just made the statement. He's just happy that people are growing. And I say yes, indeed, to that. Yes, indeed. No, I got a friend who grew this year for the first time outdoors. And yeah, I haven't heard from him lately. I got to reach out and see how he made out. He wanted to use my press, but just haven't heard from him. He asked me for a list of everything that he needed to get, you know. Maybe he just went out and bought himself his own press. That could be. Good morning, Simple Man. How are you? How are you this fine hump day? Frank, you had some raviolis last night for dinner. Ogo Jack said that turned out delicious. The bouillonnaise. Well, yes, Andrew. We know you're doing that. Andrew said, y'all know already I'm running a 27-gallon enclosure with no medium. Momanic said it's the easiest and hardest thing you'll do. True story. I knew what you meant, Andrew, though. I know what you meant. You were saying you weren't running cocoa and you weren't running soil. So I guess, yes, the water is a medium, but... Yo, Stoner, what's going on? What is going on? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope everything's going well in your world. More than one way to skin a catfish. Roots Run Deep says, I top feed using General Hydro Flora series. Okay. Crumbawig is a bottom feeder. So, just in case people want to shit on me for that. I mean, obviously, I'm top feeding right now till the roots get down to the bottom, but I'm a bottom feeder. I am on to the Strawberry Kush now, Frank, for what I'm smoking on. Is that Cheddar Bob I see? Yes, it is. Good morning, Cheddar Bob. Thanks for popping in. Cheddar Bob says Camel Blue. Well, there you go. Cabs is still on the lemon tie crossed with Funk Punch. Okay, Simple Man is asking, my ladies are a week old. How far should I keep the light from my ladies in inches? Anybody want to field that question? So I'm telling you right now, I run my cloner that I just whip in the bottom of my tent, and I'll run the lights 24/7 on them because I don't deal with seeds. I deal with clones. When I did deal with seeds, I'm trying to think, I wasn't that far off in inches. 6-8 inches, somewhere into there. That makes a difference too. What light you're running, Homie Grows said. Bud chugger, yeah, I'm a bud chugger, Cheddar Bob. Yo, Fat Buds, good morning. See, I'm getting 18 to 36 inches, 25 or more. See, I don't know if it's the fact that I have stuff in my cloner and I have the clone lid over the top of it that I don't know. I'm not going to say it disperses some of the light, but they don't stretch. They don't stretch all stupid and everything. Okay, so Simple Man said, okay, I have it about 21 inches and 25%. Mars Hydro TSL 3000. Oh, that's right. It's bowling league tonight, Big. I hope you do well, and thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Always appreciated. Oh, that's the Pappy alarm, letting me know that he'll be messaging me shortly. Oh, Root, you have a TSW 2000? Hey, thanks, Ross. Thank you indeed. Yo, Tasha, good morning, and a happy hump day to you as well. See, and I also, well, never mind. I was going to say it makes a difference also if I'm planting into solo cups and then going into my final place. But I've been trying to go into my final home. You know, I found that makes a difference. I really have. Fat Bud's free falling. Yo, what's the matter, buddy? Give me 1 second, guys. Odie, honey, what's the matter? Come here. What's the matter? Come here, buddy. You okay? Do you want to go out? Come on. Do you want to go out? Come here. Go on. Wow. That's my old dog, guys. He's like 13 years old. He never gets up this early. Never, ever. Huh. Yo, simple man, ask away. I'll read it. Yep, ask away with the question. We'll get an answer for you. Got a lot of people in here. So we can definitely get the general consensus. Yo, I missed the 6:30 rip because I was outside with the dog. Sorry. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Yeah, Ace, I do too. It's very weird. He's making all these whimpering sounds. But I put him on the lead and he went right outside. So maybe he's just, I don't know, got an upset stomach or something. Oops, let me grab him. He's scratching at the door. Come on. Come on, buddy. Is that what you wanted? Come here. You want to come say hi to people? Hold on. Here. Here. Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to say hi real quick? You can say hi real quick. Come here, buddy. You can say hi real quick. There's my buddy. Whoops. All right, there we are. No, he just had to pee. That's all the dog wanted was to pee. He's fine now. He just doesn't get up this early in the morning. Yo, OG plant janitor, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Good to see you. Hope you have a super day out there. Nugget. Nugget. Here. Here. Leave your brother alone. Okay, simple man said, all right, my one bean didn't pop, so I added another to the bucket that sprouted, and then a few days later, the second one sprouted. So now I got two in the same pot. Should I leave it? Should I transplant? I've seen people leave them and run two in one. I don't know if they crowd each other's roots. I don't know. I would probably get one out. That's me. That's what I would do. You may want to grow them both out. It'll be kind of cool. You can do some funky things with them. I saw somebody take and like do some serious stress training and they wove the two plants into like a bow they tied them into. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Mary. Yo, that's no problem, simple man. We're glad to be able to answer some questions for you. True enough, Roots. True enough. Yeah, I do, Frank. I do. You know, we've just started letting all the animals into the living rooms for a long time. We just didn't want them in there because they climb all over everything. And I don't give a fuck. I can get up on the sofa and all the dogs come and lay with me, and I think that's great. He wants a biscuit. They all got him. Thank you, Roots. Thank you. That is true, Scotty. Tasha, you do put yourself down an awful lot. You shouldn't. You're in a room with 29 people who all have met you before and care about you. Love the fact that you sprinkle your love here from South Africa. That's awesome. Aaron Woodley. What is up? Okay, Mary said she would pick the strongest of the two. Cab said transplant it to a different pot so you don't overwater it. Okay, that's fair. I didn't even think about that. Got one more plant to break down, Fat Buds? Nice. Oh, it's a cheesy job. I get it. Say cheese. Cheddar fingers as cheese dust. I don't know. I honestly think there's no right or wrong answer to that. You know, I mean, you're getting either transplanted or kill it off. Really, when it gets to a certain point, you can see which one's doing better. So, yo, Monkey Man, what's going on? Thank you for popping in. Oh, Shadow, I've seen some wild things done with pots, though, with plants. Oh, no kidding, Simple Man. I'm in 3 gallons right now, Mary, as well. I've ran big pots. You know what I found out? They can make a difference for bigger plants, but I think I have seen people in 3-gallon pots throw some humongous plants. Look at Maine, for example. I just have to pick on him because I know he's always in 3-gallon pots. And he fills up his space, usually wall to wall. Yo, Frank, you getting out of here, my friend? You have a super good day. Oh, you're not. You're still there. Are you hiding, Frank? You're probably hiding. That's what I would suspect. Oh, I don't know, Simple Man. You have the Grow Peaceful buckets? I thought they were 5s. Yo, Tim Yak, good morning, and thanks for popping in. Okay, Shadow, you run 2 plants and a something one. Damn it. Why does it just let me see what it was? Got to look on my other screen. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we do that too. We get super hard on ourselves for things. Homie Grows, you like the cocoa? Yeah, I do too. I do too. Question, you growing photos or autoflower? That is a good question. I know, it is diverse, Simple Man. What did I just miss here? You saw 11 plants in a 10-gallon? Holy shit. That's crazy. That is crazy, Gene. My Say Cheese video is not a giveaway entry, to be clear. Was just fucking around picking out beans. You know what, Fat Buds? I'll tell you a story here. I think it's great either way. Whether it was or wasn't, it was fun to hop onto your page and say cheese. For whatever reason. And if people get mad, well, fuck them. I think it was funny. It's true, Roots. Good morning, Mrs. Crumblewig. Otis has already been out and on my live. He was whining this morning because he had to go out. Oh. Yeah. And Nugget's already eaten. Yo, good morning, Texas Tiff. Guess what? I'm having some Texas Tiff coffee this morning. Don't get much better than that. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's cool, Tasha. Yeah, last question, Simple Man. Go for it. Go for it indeed. Frank's hiding and being very quiet. I'll pull this bong up here so I hopefully don't miss the 645 rip. Cavort said the Grow Peaceful buckets got moldy. I did hear that. I just don't have I don't have any experience with them. Only what I've heard from people. And I've heard of at least 3 people that had that problem. Roots Run Deep says Coco for the win. I'm not going to hate on soil. I think soil's freaking awesome. It's just not in my wheelhouse. And I'm not embarrassed to say that. I mean, if you're going to ask me if I've grown in soil, yes, I have. But they weren't my plants to start with. It was somebody else's grow that I took in. So it was like sideways fuck to begin with. And my autos that I ran outside this summer were in soil. But I did a lot of weird things with them, even though they came out great. You always forget to ask the light question or the autoflower versus photo cabs. I know, I think we all do. Oatmeal cookies, chocolate chip. Nice. Coffee, cookies, and ginger snaps. Nice, Tasha. You were thinking about changing the fabric pots that came with your Mars Hydro. Simple Man, I use fabric pots. I know there's a lot of different stuff out there you can use. Fabric pots I feel the most comfortable with at the moment. I know, Gene, the sage cheese did make me laugh. Gene said, good morning, Mrs. Wig. You got a lot of good mornings in here. You got them from Frank. You got it from Gene. Oh, I am enjoying it, Tiff. Thank you so much. Yo, King Green Gardening. Thanks for popping in. Tasha said hello, Mrs. Crumbleaway. Ask a question, get help, grow big buds. What more could you want? And again, you are going to find Roots Run Deep, and anybody who's in here. You can go into pretty much any of the lives out there and ask questions, and you're going to get help and you're going to get support from growers out there. Because as the community grows, you find out this is what we do for each other. And there are not a single stupid question out there. Trust me. If there was, I would be the king of it. Because I've asked some real freaking wizard ones on here. But I think some of them are questions that people are just afraid to ask because they sound silly. you know. And it's 6:45 on that note. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Very nice. A little more hydration. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Auto watering kit works well for bottom feeding. New top dress is needed. Yup. I know. And you know, the funniest part is about that. I was telling a couple people about the coffee that you sent, Tiff, and it is local to your state. We can't even get it up here. Yeah. So I think that's pretty neat. But what I wonder is what coffee do we have local here? Because, fuck, we don't have anything special in our mart. Okay, simple man. That's a tough one. You're asking about watering. Ooh, you watered every plant last night. When's my next watering? They are a week old. You know, that's really dependent on how much you watered them the first time, how much they've dried back. Let's see what people have to say in here regarding that. They do. The coffee's really freaking good. And there were 3 different kinds in the case also. There was like a regular morning roast. There's a pecan, or pecan as I fucking say it. And the other one is a chocolate cinnamon coffee, which I think I can think about in my brain as hot chocolate because I'm not always a coffee cinnamon fan. But if I think of it as a hot chocolate, I bet you I can get away with it. You got a good morning, Aunt Crumble from Ogo Andrew.
Very nice.
I know. Oh, you want to do the bottom feeding gravity thing? It is. It's like $100 right now. But you know what I'm learning? And I am going to say this because it's what I've learned. You really need to try and master one style of growing before you move on to another. And this is coming from someone who went to cocoa, went to hydroponics, went to bottom feeding, went to coming up with his own type of bottom feeding horse shit, to going back to basics right now. So the bottom feeding stuff is cool. The hydroponic setups are cool. But for me, I'm going to master the cocoa first and then move on and see what I can do with hydroponics again down the road. But that's where I stand on that. Salty fabric pots are the best. Well, they don't always have to get salty looking. Okay, so the air pots, that's what I was trying to think of, Gene. Thank you for that. Those air pots I've heard are great. Those are what Maine uses, I believe. And Syntax has them also. I believe he does. I think Fino said he was getting them at one point. I could be wrong. Oh, that would be cool, Andrew. A cloning seminar with aeroponic systems. That'd be cool. You got that right, Fat Buds. No such thing as stupid questions, just stupid answers. I like that. It's true. Yeah, we should go to Tasha's for cookies. Well, you know what, Tiff? There was a paper inside the box, and I might be able to go to the company for that. I took a picture of the side of it as well. Yeah, I know it's tough to ask for help. But you find out all of us on here, we've all had to ask for help. And we've been lucky that we've got such a great community to do that with us. Gene says 40 ml. I think we're talking about, okay, you pH your water and it was 6.2. Okay. Stuff me a suitcase. Tiff's going to go and take the suitcase ride to go see Tasha. I know. Mary's saying watering the seedling can be the most difficult part for many growers. It's easy to underwater. So if you really want to know what Crumbleweed does, okay, as soon as I make my cocoa and I get it buffered and everything, it's got a lot of moisture in it. I plant right in that. And I generally don't have to water that thing for minimally a week. And my plants aren't stressed and pissed off. You know, there is just enough water and humidity in there that once you drop a dome over it for a seed, it just takes off. That's what I do. Probably not the most intelligent way to do it, but it works. And then when they get a little bit bigger, you know, I'm not measuring out how much I'm giving them. It's just an eye thing that I get used to and a weight. I don't know. Yes, that is true, Mary. The roots don't need much until they're established. Damn it, Cabs, I knew you were going to say that. Pecan stays under the bed. Okay, Gene's saying 40 mLs, wait 5 days. Yo, Hayes, good morning. Good morning indeed. Homie Grows says autopods for the win, no more over and underwatering. Oh, that's cool, Tasha. Use cocoa core now and prefer it. All righty, Tiff, thanks for rolling in here this morning. Tell the hubby I said hello, and thank you guys again. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's what I've heard, and I've heard they're not that expensive, are they, Gene? Yo, Dragon, good morning, sir. Thanks for rolling up. Cabs uses half-gallon nursery bags. Need help, but you're far away, Tasha? Air pots were great outside, watered them daily, and they had no overwater problem. That's cool. That's cool indeed. Thank you, Fino. Wow, Andrew, that was rude. You didn't say hi to Uncle Cabs? Oh, Cabs is going to get munchies. I have not really been in my email, Simple Man, but I promise I will get into it today. They can get pricey, but they can be 3D printed also. Well, I was looking at getting maybe 4 of them. I don't need a shit ton. You know, I don't think my indoor plan is going to be to run fucking trying to yield pounds out of a tent. I don't think I need to do that right now. So I'm growing for variety instead of quantity. So I'm growing for the quality and the variety. Thank you, Fino, saying smash the like. And I got caught up in the side chat. That's a beautiful thing. See what we got in here. Yes, we got enough for a nice another rip. We'll use that for the 7 o'clock rip as we're coming up on that. Hey, do we got any birthdays coming up? Birthdays anybody knows about? It is going to be time to rip soon. We're about 4 minutes out from that. Oh, absolutely, Mary. Absolutely. Remember, everybody, make sure you head over to Cannabis if you haven't entered already that for the early entry drawing. Get over there, fill out one of those forms. Make sure you get in on it. There's going to be a lot of giveaways that day. You're definitely going to want to be there. And I don't know, we're going to have some fun with it. So Crumblewick will be over there doing something. Well, we know Cab's birthday is coming up. We know that. Cab's is a Christmas baby. Yes, absolutely, Mary. You have a good day and be safe out there, too. Enjoy the nice weather. I know. Scotty rolled back in. Scotty, you got a card game today, my friend? It is Wednesday. Yo, Wayne, good morning. Thanks for popping by. Was wondering if we'd see you today. We are just chit-chatting about a little bit of everything. I was just talking about cannabis, making sure that everybody has gone over there and signed up, filled out their form for Canada or the United States. And yeah, going to be there for it because it's going to be a good hopping time. Yo, Roots, got to get ready for work. Hey, no problem. You have a fantastic day and enjoy your hump day. Boy, who's making all the noise over there? That would be Otis underneath my desk. Oh, that's where he was this morning. He's a creeper. Sorry, talking to Mrs. Wig about Otis, the one who I showed before on here. He's being a creeper this morning. He's all over the place. Hey, Wayne, I get that. I get that. Needing more sleep. See, there's that lousy smoking cough that's coming out from my freaking lungs trying to push all this shit out. And there's really nothing they can do for it because you need to cough it all up. Get all that junk off your cilia or your bronchi fucking things, whatever they're called. Yo, Tasha, I'll see you later. You have yourself a fantastic day. 6:59 people. Rolling right up on 7 o'clock for anybody interested in ripping. And then we'll do, I don't know, we'll do a 7:10 to 7:15, 7:20 for the 420s out there, and then a 7:30. So that'll be pretty good. So anybody pulling down any plants today? And then I'll tell you the story of what I've got drying in my basement right now. What are we playing? Yo, there's Maine. Good morning, sir. Did you lay on that heating pad for a bit for your back? Hoping it's feeling better. Fino says, want to play. What are we going to play, Fino? As long as it's not one of those, I don't know, I've gone to a couple of channels and they run these like 24-hour lives and it's just a game on there and it drives me crazy. Good for the heating pad. Oh, Dragon's got apple gelato, papaya tin, and slurs 2 and 4 today coming down. Nice. Mr. Pibbs, time to check the girls and get myself to work. Hey, thanks, Mr. Pibbs, for stopping in. Always appreciated. Chai, it's almost harvest day, or it is harvest day. Oh, nice. So I harvested like 2 weeks ago. So I go down in the tent, go down in the tent the other day and check on it. It's like, fuck, the whole thing's dry. So I got to get it pulled out and bucked up. I mean, the tent's holding fine right now. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just, I expected it to take a little longer to dry. But it's fine. I've smoked some of it already. So we'll see. And some of it's going to be used for concentrate anyway. I'm not going to smoke all 3 of the lemon freak shows. I want to take 2 of them and make concentrate out of them, press them up. I don't see any reason why not. It's not going to hurt anything. Ooh, 7:02 because I've been running my mouth. All right, see, it's day 63. Nothing wrong with that, Dragon. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, if you're happy with it, with what you're seeing for your trikes, pull it. I always get worried that, like, I don't know how fast that change to amber is. So let me ask the question. Can your plant just take off from like 10% to 40% overnight? Can that happen with your amber and your trikes? Just curious. Stone root. What is going on, my friend? Parker! What's going on, Parker? Hope everything is awesome in your world. That's very true. Very true, Fat Buds. Great thing having a press. Nothing goes to waste. Nice. Oops, wrong screen. Just reading the side chat, everyone. King Green Gardening. What is going on? Wheezy Wednesday Wayne. It's like the wacky Wheezy Wednesday Wayne. Say that one fucking 3 times fast. Jeez. Several weeks ago, go from 10% to 40%. Yeah. Skeptical genealogist. Good morning, Crumble Sister. I hope you had a good day. Good night, I should say, last night. I was pleased with the results of hockey games for the most part. Oh, Dragon, heading out for brunch. Yo, eat well. Eat well indeed. Tim Yak said, I had PM seemingly overnight while waiting on trichomes to fade. Very sad harvest that one was. I'm sure, and that PM's no joke. No joke at all. Oh, King Green's got some blue nerds that they grew. Nice. See you, Dragon. Have a super one. Nice, Parker. Okay, I guess that's partially an answer to my question. Stone Root said, I find with some types the trichomes go from clear to amber without a cloudy phase. Others will have various color in the trichomes. Yo, Field and Creeks, good morning. Oh, Gene said Mr. Grow It goes over it in the Garden Talk podcast. All right, let me write that down. I'll have to check him out. Mr. Grow It. Trikes. I got to write down what it's in reference to because God knows I'll forget that as well. What's going on, Field and Creeks? Hoping everything's well in your world this glorious hump day. We are just chatting about, I don't know, I asked the question of if overnight you can go from like 10% to 40% in amber trikes, if that was a thing, that it could just do that overnight. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Trichome development. Thank you, Gene. Let me pop that open over here. Oh, nice. Awesome. Thanks, Gene. Made my life a lot easier. Parker, what's going on? What happened, man? Got to get you out of this hole? It is frustrating to have clear and amber on the same. The short answer is no. Thank you, Maine. That's all I wanted to know. That's what I fear. And that's sometimes why I pull when I do, I think. Because I'm afraid it's just going to go bam overnight. Kind of like what Tim said. You go out there one day waiting for the ambers and you have fucking powdery mildew. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yo, good morning, Crow. What's up? Yeah, I know. I like Chris. I like them when they do the From the Stash and all that stuff. I watched them for a long time. I think they were informative. I don't really remember the reason that I stopped watching them. I think it was because everybody was breaking off into their own little shows, and I enjoyed them both together, you know, all of them together, the three of them. So just different. Big Nug. What is going on? Yo, all right, Gene. And Gene, thank you again, man, so much. You're appreciated more than you know. So you have a fantastic day, brother. Fantastic day. Hey, it's 7:10, which means I'm going to swap out this bowl. I think I'm going to take a 7:10 rip for anybody who wants to. Cheers, cheers. Little quick hydration. Okay, Stoner Root said their gold is 10% clear, 10% amber, and mostly cloudy. That's what works for you, and that's good. I think that's around where I end up pulling. Excuse me. Wow. The 7:10 one bit back. Woo. That it did. Holy shit. Tim, I don't know the answer to that. I do not know that. Tim asked if I can stop coughing for 2 seconds. Tim asked, do clear trichomes get you high? Also, Big Nug said, anyone in here I am not subbed up to? I need 3 more subs to hit 300. Nice. Everybody also check and make sure you are still subbed up to Big Nug, because YouTube has that fancy way of unsubbing us to one another. So please make sure you check that out. Let me get over here so I can do the same thing. Yep. I am subbed up. But yeah, check it every now and then, everybody. No, I think the confusion came when you were saying goodbye to Gene. Get your heart racing, said Andrew. But it doesn't last very long. Yo, is that full throttle I see? Wonder if I'm a little behind in my chat here. There we go. Let me just pop over to your channel real quick. Ah, very nice. Full throttle, I'm going to go ahead and moderate you up if you don't mind. And let me read you my little moderator lecture if I can real quick. Now that you are a mod, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade, ever. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you want to write about canned spam or Monty Python and spam. Also, don't beg for money, not a good look. Only Beans gets to ask if you have a dollar. All right. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. You got a wrench. Go over there. Sprinkle some love. Drop a like. Drop a comment. You drop that comment, they're probably going to come back to your channel and do the same. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. Most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. All righty. So good morning and welcome, Full Throttle. Hey, look at that. We got some people going to sub up to Big Nug. That is great. Upstate. Thank you. I'm going to read that out loud if you don't mind. And good morning. If you're somebody that needs energy, yeah, do the clear ones. But if you're somebody that has our problems, do not do clear because it's racy high and you'll feel anxiety. Thank you for that, Upstate. I think you summed that up really well. Yo, Seymour, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Park Hike, how's it going? Thanks for swinging in. I think you're headed in the right direction, Big Nug. Why is my door going off? Oh, must be Crumble Daughter's boyfriend's home.
No.
No? Amazon drop off a package?
I don't know.
I'll have to look. Hey, I missed the 7:15 rip. Sorry, everybody. Cheers, cheers. And I forgot to hydrate with that one. I was just drifting off for a second. Very nice. No problem at all, Full Throttle. Spam tacos. Mrs. Crumblewig ordered me spam. We have get that Walmart delivery because I'm old and don't want to carry shit all over the place. That's the truth. Plus, we got it for $49 a year. How can you go wrong with that? But needless to say, I got spam the other day, so I'm excited about that. Enough to make a couple of spam sandwiches. I'll be golden. Thanks, Full Throttle. Everybody's going to appreciate subbing up. Field and Creek says signage for the win. Crow, do it. Do it. Crow said, does anybody want to make spam hot dish? Would anyone want a video on how to make it? Absolutely, Crow. We are stoners. And if you make a video of food, we're going to fucking watch it. We will watch it indeed. At least that's Crumble's opinion. I watch it. What about Santa? I know Big Nugs has been in the community for a while. Oh, you got a cousin dealing with clear trikes? That is true. You cannot tell people anything because they either know it all or they think you're attacking them. See, I always check the buds. I don't check the leaves because they're not the bud. Right, you got to check all around the plant. Right, Upstate. Okay, we'll see you in a second. Can't figure out why the best apples around here come from Walmart. They probably have them specially grown because our apples up here come from all the farms. Most of them are local. Andrew's doing pulled pork and poached eggs for breakfast this morning. That's solid. Solid indeed. Drop another bowl in here for the 720 rip. Yeah, Ogo does know how to eat. Parker, spam in moderation. Moderation. I'm not going to eat it like a country fucking ham. You know, it's Mrs. Crumblewig ordered the individual pack, you know, not the can even. It's the individual pack so I can just have my limited spam. Pulled pork for breakfast sounds good with poached eggs. I would break those poached eggs right over the top of that pulled pork. That would be good. I would rather eat Spam than tofu. Fino? What the fuck? Is that even a question? I don't know. See, there we go. Fat Buds comes in with the Spam. Yo, goat shit. Thanks for coming in. So good to see you and glad you made it. Oh, it's 7:20 people. Anybody want to take that 4:20 rip? I say do it up, Crow. Do up a video of it. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Yo, all right, Frank, off to the bus stop. You have a good day. Stay warm and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll shoot you a text or something later. Yeah, we're glad to have you here, Goat. Yo, Heather Rose, good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping by. You know, there are so many people that roll in and out of here in the mornings. You got 46 people here right now. You guys are putting a big smile on my face. Fat Buds, Tofu. See, if you run the names backwards, okay, you've got Maps, because that's Spam spelled backwards, or you fought. Who wants to eat something that spelled backwards as you fought? Not me. I'd rather eat something that spelled backwards as Maps. That's how Crumblewig's brain works, so. Yo, Buckeye Treats, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Mo Mannix blowing the clouds, the smoke clouds. Indeed, Frank, indeed. I know, Crumble Sister. 50 in New York on Friday with an inch of fucking rain. Big Nog said every morning is a Crumble morning. Thank you, Big Nog. Strange clouds, indeed. Ba, 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 ba. I'm loving it. Beep, 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 beep. You know, I'm going to do a shout out to JCT, who I hope is doing well. I tried to locate any updates that she had on her page, and I am not seeing anything unless I have two of her channels that she's not active on, because I went to her JCT channels, not her Feathers channel. So I don't know. I may have to look that up and see. Oh, no, that's not going to be good for the ice at all, Maine. I thought maybe you guys weren't going to get it. Huh. Nice. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, Maine. Yo, awesome, Full Throttle. Thanks for coming in. It's greatly appreciated. I like when new people come to the channel. I think we all do. It helps the community grow some. You know, and I'm all for that. You know, whether you are a grower, a consumer, you're a breeder, you are a reviewer, you're an advertising or anything, we are such a large and greatly sized community. We're a lot bigger than everybody thinks. I always say that. I used to say it in the beginning a lot. I kind of got off from it some because I figured people didn't want to hear me on my fucking high horse, but it is true. It is true. You know, and that's one of the things that frustrates me. You know, when we take a look at the number of people who actually want cannabis legalized, and what actually happens when the powers that be look at that. I don't know. It's annoying. It's a little crumble annoying. Little soda pop. Definitely should have went with a second cup of coffee this morning. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that indeed. Because the water and cherry Pepsi just ain't cutting it today. It's all right. I know. You know what? And I say that, Fino, because you said you're a fan of the whole community. So am I. And that's the everything. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because I'll tell you something, you do have to have a balance in here, in the community. There's a balance in every community. And you have to have that, you know. I don't know. That's the end of that, what I'm saying. But you all understand. Yes, family, Big Nug. Family indeed. Yep. I think it'll be nice when a number of us have the opportunity this spring and summer to meet up. I feel pretty confident that that's going to happen, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I mean, I found that I have some people who are actually a lot closer to me than I had thought. So I've got some that are about 20 minutes away, others that are about 40 minutes away. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. And then others that are like an hour and a half, maybe 2.5 hours, which still isn't bad. You do a meet in the middle or something like that, you can have a great time. Yo, Parker, you're cold there? We're freaking, wow, we went up again. We're at 34 degrees. It was 30 when I got up, so it's gone up 4 degrees. That's freaking great. I know, Andrew, just a little border. Yeah, I look forward to it. It's one of those things that I know is going to happen. And it may not be big and grandiose like I'd like. I'd love to have an event that we could just pick a place and kind of go to that would be central. Do I have my lineup for my summer grow? Well, my summer grow, I'm going to have mostly autos outside because with my growing season, I think they'll do fine. And I'm going with probably one photo outside this year, which I know you guys are probably going to be like, what the fuck? One? Yes. Last year I ran 12 outdoors, and that's way fucking too many. But I also had to battle pulling early because of weather and all this shit. You know, at tops, I'll have 2 plants outside. But right now I'm planting one. And the one plant, the lucky breeder whose plant's going outside is calves. So one of the genetics that he sent will be going outdoors. And I'm going to be running stuff indoors too, but I want to run it outdoors and see. I want it to grow to its full potential. Yo, Jimmy John, you pothead. Oh, see, 40 today and 50 tomorrow in Detroit. Yeah. We're going to be like 42, 48, 52, and then we drop back down to the 40s. So I can't complain about any of that. Minnesota's right in the middle of everyone, said Crow. You're probably right. Do you think so, Fino? Fuck. You're right, though. I don't know. That seems a slight early, but you might be right, Fino. 7:30. I know, that's one of the things. It is a lot of watering. that's one of the things that I have to think about. Yes, Fino, so I'm going to have to plant more than one. Which I'm okay with. I don't give a shit. I have no problem with killing off a plant. Or running one indoors. That's also a thing I can do. Excuse me. Oh, Parker, that sucks. Got skunked yesterday. Oh, you're going to pheno hunt some? Nice. Yo, JC. Good morning. I have missed you. I hope you're doing okay. I heard that you had an accident. Well, that's just it. It would be 6 feet tall by the time it was going to go outdoors, and I don't know how I'd manage that, to tell you the truth. So wow, that's right, because you're keeping that plant and veg that whole fucking time. Wow. Look at all you guys whipping in and out of here. Thank you. Got 38 of us in here. Thank you very much, everybody. We've just been rolling around with the chat today, talking about a little bit of this and that. Hump day, middle of the week. Kind of relaxed. Everybody's looking towards the next couple of days. A truck hit your car, JC. Are you okay? That's the big question. Are you okay? Jummy John. I like that better, King Green. Jummy John. That's his new name, Jummy. Oh, Andrew, you got your sweater for ugly sweaters? You like pheno hunting and like flowering clones before I plant outside. Huh. You're going to go see a chiropractor? Probably a good idea, JC. Yeah, with you guys picking your times to plant this, that, and everything else, Crumble's got to get better at that. I really do. You're right, Asematic. That is what matters. Vehicles can be replaced. People, no, not so much. Good morning, Chris Storm, and thanks for popping in. Thank you so much. Yo, Sal, what's going on? How is the world of psychedelic succulents, good sir? Every time I see it come in, that's the first thing that pops into my mind. So cool. Good. I got my sweater too. I actually have, that ugly top that I had on the other day. That's a full tracksuit made out of that material. And if I stood up and had turned around the other day, there's a big embroidered Merry Christmas across the back of it. It's fucking hideous. All right, Big Nug, you have a fantastic day too. Hope you hit your 300 and you have yourself a fantastic day. Let me see if I got you up on my screen over there. There we are. Let me do it that way. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I had closed it before. There we go. Oh, yeah, Parker, that is true. That is true. Prayers for the Reiner family. That was sad. It was very sad. I don't even have words for it. The only comment that I made was, and I know that this is what social media does and the news, but all the pictures that they had up that were family pictures, you could unfortunately tell that there was something not 100% with their son. And the family said they did a lot of stuff, had the child in and out of rehabs and like that, and still struggled with addiction. So, you know, for those of us on here who have struggled with addiction, you got to remember, even if you stop using, if you don't deal with whatever fucking problem you have to begin with, the likelihood of using again is very high. So, it's a big combination of things. You can take whatever the DOC is out, but you got to work through your problems too, and then you can fucking get on with things, I suppose. I don't know where the fuck that came from, my high ass this morning. Huh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Are you getting ready to leave soon, Mrs. Crumblewick?
About 20 minutes. I'll be to work till 9.
Oh, perfect. Perfect indeed.
I'm leaving at 8.
Okay. That's fine. Enjoy your warm day out there. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. It's going to be very nice out today. Yeah. Yes, Stone Root. Maine said for you to have a good day today, honey.
Thank you.
Ooh, JC, that's freaking bad. That's bad. I hope you can get in soon. I really do. Buckeye Tree says, went from 9 degrees yesterday to 35 today. Yep. I said very similar to us. I got up at 30 and we're at 34 right now. Actually, 34.2. Yo, Jimmy John's passing out toys for tots today? Good for you. Good for you. But you're going out for eggs and bacon first. No problem. Of course, JC. Of course. Big hugs to you. Green Oracle, good morning. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, thank you. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I know what I'm going to do. I rolled up this real nice joint earlier. And I think I'd like some of it. Jimmy John is poached eggs. Are you managing it yourself, JC? I'm guessing. Oh, no kidding, Buckeye. You're heading out west. Don't like the winters? Even when I went down and lived in Virginia, we still had fucking winters. The first year that I moved there, we got blasted. My brother had told me, oh, no, you don't get any fucking snow. Well, let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we were out playing football on Christmas Day and on New Year's Day, with it being nice out and you just needed a pair of sweatpants, but still the same. And, yeah, so, but then we got dumped on after that for like a month straight. Okay, JC. I was waiting to see if you were going to say something about that, Parker. Parker said, Jimmy John, don't get mixed up and they'll hand you out to a kid thinking you a doll. Oh, trust me. That lake effect snow, we get it. I'm a mile from the lake. We get that snow jammed up our ass come January, February. Oh, you're waiting for your son to graduate. When he's done, you're out? Good for you. Got an exit plan. Boop, 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 boop. Drive safe. Jimmy John's one of those wrestlers. I was actually going to ask if he was going to dress up like something festive. Oh, yeah. Jimmy John, on a serious note, if you do go to Buffalo, please let me know when you're going to be there. Because I would consider making how far is it, Mrs. Crumblewick? 3 hours?
What?
To Buffalo.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours to Buffalo. But I know Shy's over near there. Yeah. Really, JC? You can't find an elf outfit? Yeah. I know. They would take him home. That would be funny. That'd be like a fucking E.T. moment. Some little kid bringing Jimmy John home into the house. That would be sick in Airbnb, Jimmy John. Green Oracle. Ooh, we are 2 minutes out from 7:45. Rip. Yes, indeed. There's 40 of us in here. Food for the elf and Jim Beam. Could you imagine a trash Jimmy John? A new twist on Elf on a Shelf. I'm not even going to go there with that one. Yo, Bubba Big Nugs, good morning. My insurance or me could not figure out how to send the pics or videos. She did. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, isn't it, JC? Oh, you're in Trim Gemstone? How much longer are you going to be in there? Mom, my elf smelled like 80 proof and skunk. Nice. And smoked meat. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Smelled like some smoked meat. Smoked meat, skunk, and 80 proof. Wow, JC, that's awful. That is awful. Yo, Ogo Alexandra, good morning. Good morning, and thanks for popping in. You showed up at the perfect time. Yeah, JC, you should get a lawyer if you haven't already. Oh, you're doing turkey wings in the smoker. So up here we have this big thing called the Sterling Renaissance Festival. You can go there and get smoked turkey legs. It's like one of the big things. It's supposed to be really slapping. But the one year that we went, because it's really expensive to go, me and Mrs. Wig go with her sister and her sister's boyfriend. And what the fuck? We were that close to the end of the season that they ran out of turkey legs and weren't getting any more. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Got screwed out of its good smoked turkey leg. Oh, okay. That's right, Stone Root. That's right. You're running your perpetual harvest. Good, JC. Good. And cheers for anybody who wants to take a 745 rip. We're just looking out for you, JC. That's all. We all know that accidents can be really scary and sometimes we forget things. So there's enough of us out here that have been through this stuff that we can try and help out. Yes, Renaissance Festival turkey legs are famous. That does sound good, Buckeye Treats. That does. You know what? So if you weren't in here earlier, I got this awesome box of stuff from Gene yesterday. One of the things that was in there is a marijuana barbecue seasoning. I'm going to be slapping that on something later today, let me tell you. It smells so freaking good. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Is that Big Mo? Good morning, Big Mo, and thanks for rolling in. Always nice to see you. Want to say thank you to the 44 people that are kicking around in here right now. All of us that have been hanging out all morning long. Just a reminder for any people that are new in here, I do these morning lives Sunday through Wednesday from 5:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I do another live on Friday nights from 10 o'clock at night until 1 o'clock in the morning. Just for people who haven't been here before. I have that in my description also in case you ever forget. It should be in there. Unless YouTube took it down. But I don't think they would. I don't think they can do shit like that. Maybe. You've infused a bunch of seasonings to make the meal more enjoyable. Yeah, absolutely. Nice, Fino. In high school, you took a trip to a Renaissance festival. That's great. I find them fantastic, just pricey, that's all. No problem, Ace. You got your coffee goat shit? Nice. I had one accident in my life of sorts that I needed a lawyer for. And at the same time that I needed the lawyer, the court system in Connecticut was shut down. So I had to wait almost a year and a half before they took this stupid thing to court. And it was awful. It was absolutely awful. And the lawyer took a third, which is, it wasn't the end of the fucking world. It was just the principle because nobody did any work on the case, really. It was a landlord's insurance company not wanting to pay my medical bills. So, yep. Yeah, the Renfest is good upstate. I don't know if you've ever been to the Sterling one here. Yo, Panda, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's expensive as shit. Somebody just write gyro. Gyro, gyro. What is up, my friend? Huh. Yeah, I've enjoyed this as we've motored through the morning. Oh, you had a new new Forerunner. You got hit by a drunk driver. Jeez, JC. That's shitty. Shitty. Yeah, I think there's truth to that, Parker. You know, I've been on both sides of having lawyers. I mean, you know, I've had to sue people, and of course, I've been sued before for stupid medical bills because hospitals can be dinks at times, but I don't know. But yes, good morning, Gyro. Wow. Indeed, Buckeye. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I know, that's fucked up, JC. Fucked up indeed. I can tell Mrs. Crumbleweed doesn't want to go to work this morning because she's going to leave the house earlier than she normally does. I think she goes on a run of nights come this weekend. Or maybe it's after Christmas she goes on a run of nights because she's got Christmas Day off, which is awesome. It's got to be brutal, JC. I can't imagine what you're going through right now. Wow, Parker. That's crazy. Crazy indeed. Yo, Twizzler. Good morning. Good morning, and thanks for popping up. You and the other 43 of us that are kicking around in here. Let me get this joint lit back up here so I can enjoy that with all of you. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I bet, JC. So when you're saying butcher's cut bacon, what are you talking about, Jimmy John? You're not talking about those ends and pieces and stuff that come in like the 2-3 pound, 5 pound box. You're probably not talking about that, but that's one of Crumbleweig's favorite bacons. Because when we were young growing up, we didn't get like sliced bacon like that. We got this box that was all these fucked up pieces of thick bacon and thin bacon and slices that got mutilated and stuff like that. So I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about that with you guys, but. Oh, the thick round pieces, Jimmy John. Okay. Oh, okay, Jimmy John. Now I get it, what you were looking for. Those thick round pieces. Oh, dang. Hate when that happens. When you're fucking around. Well, that was rather annoying. Knocked the filter out of my freaking joint. Wow. Oh, that's nice, Ogo Alexandra. Yeah, he does, Jimmy John. Get thick cut pieces. You get it from the market, direct from the farmer. Sweet. That is sweet. Ba 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 ba. We have this over here for our 8 o'clock rip. Yes, indeed. Oh, small family-owned operation. I had to do that once when I was trying to get a goat. You would be amazed as to how hard it is to get a fucking goat here in upstate New York. Unless, I don't know, I found this one guy who was Bosnian. And he's like, Mike, you need goat? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, take this number and call this lady. I'm like, holy shit, it got shadier by the minute. I finally backed out. I'm like, no, I don't need the fucking goat anymore. Got scary. Creepy. You've never been to a bank and they've told you that they haven't had enough money to give you how much you needed, Parker? That does happen with banks on busy weekends. They're like, fuck you, buddy. We ain't got the money. Ooh, that sounds good, JC. That sounds good. Restaurant makes burritos, fresh vegetables. The black market goat. Something was messed up with it. It really was. I mean, you get a lady's name on a crumbled up piece of paper. You got to call her and go there like only between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night. And they don't kill the goat. They just give the shit to you whole. And you got to take care of all that. And I'm like, holy fuck. Oh, that burrito is good, Jimmy John. Poor Hat's got goats. I like playing around with that, with the goat meat and a lot of weird stuff like that. You know, I mean, I cooked for many years, so. Yo, is that Loki, the green thumb? Good morning, Loki. Pardon me?
Bye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Crumblewick. I love you.
I love you too.
You have a good day, sweetheart. All righty. Hey, Loki, I'm going to hook you up as a moderator here. I'm not going to give my moderator a lecture because we're winding down. It's almost 8 o'clock, but the long and short of it is we are a drama-free channel. If you're in here, be nice to everybody. You got a wrench, sub up to one another. Hit that like, hit that comment over on their page. They're probably going to come back and do the same for you. And if we have trolls in here, try not to engage. And we're going to gently escort them to the door. So other than that, hey, thank you for coming in. Always nice to have you here. You got the lobster? You got the goat? I got the goat, brah. The lobster guy's office is in the alley. I know, Cavort. I know. We try to be a drama-free channel, and I'm aware that I have a number of people moderated up in here who people feel I shouldn't have moderated up in here, but I feel that we can all keep this a drama-free channel and treat each other with respect that everybody deserves. So, perfect. And it is 8 o'clock, so I'm going to take an 8 o'clock rip here, everybody. Take a rip for everybody in the live. All 47 of us, thank you very much, people, for being here. Let's go. Ragnar. Wow. That was quite the rip. Yes, indeed. True enough. True enough. Arcane.
Fresh bowl. Morning call to everybody.
Good morning.
It's a little wet here in the DFW. We're getting some slight precipitation, just enough to not be too much of a nuisance. And it's not cold enough to freeze over. It's like it's going to be 64. We're supposed to get to like 74 in the next couple of days.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to brag about that one. Everybody in the U.S. is like, you suck. Oh, I know. But
Yeah.
on
We're
that note,
we're going to get to 52 day after tomorrow, so I'll take that.
Where are you at? Well,
I'm in upstate New York in the United States.
50s is for y'all right now. It's like spring. That's what we're saying down here with the 74. Like, yeah. So on that note, morning scald, blueberry yum yum. I don't want to smoke this because I know it's going to make me go back to sleep because it's in the cup. But
that's okay. I'll rip with you, and then we're gonna
say I need sativas. Like when I know I'm super sluggish in the morning and tired, I'm like I need a slight sativa. But
I hear you. Cheers, cheers.
But then 5 minutes later, I'm like, you shouldn't have given him the sativa.
Nice, nice indeed.
I'm only going to check the chat here because I'm going to go back to chat.
Okay.
Because it's easier to look at chat that way.
That's true. That's true indeed.
With all these 40-something to 50-something awesome people up in here, all of y'all, because I'm not going to list y'all off because that's just, skull to you. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
And then take one more rip and then back.
Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Always great having you come up. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all your support.
Wait, shit in my mouth. There.
Oh, that happens.
I don't like this pipe. This pipe, I literally call it the bootleg octopus because it's only got 4 arms. It's got
nice.
It's got weird looking eyes with no dots. and it like sort of like it works, but it doesn't burn the way I would like it. It leaves stuff on the side too much of the bowl.
Yeah.
The hole is a bit too big. I mean, now I'm going to leave those jokes alone, but
I hear you.
One more and then for the robot.
All right. Nice. Perfect. Always nice having somebody hop up at the end, especially being Ragnar. All right, everybody. It is about 5 after 8. I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you to the 49 people that are in here. I appreciate you guys stopping in and saying hi. We've had an absolutely great live. This rounds out our lives for the week until Friday night. I'm on from 10 at night until 1 o'clock in the morning. And then Sundays we'll be back on Sunday through Wednesday from 5:30 in the morning until 8 in the morning. And yes, Parker, put that goat down. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming in. Sprinkle that love around the community, and you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. Peace. Ba, 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 ba.